So we're in a very interesting situation right now where the iPhone SE 3, the one that just came out earlier this year, is not really selling too well from Apple's standards. Typically when Apple makes a phone like this, as most of us know, they go crazy. They are able to sell so many devices, and that ends up becoming one of the best selling and kind of the iPhone and phone that you think about that year as that budget tier device. When you think of the iPhone 13s, we don't really think of a budget tier phone anymore. But before, with the iPhone XR, the iPhone 8s, with the iPhone 7s, we kind of thought those were the flagships, but there was that SE lineup that was always there. And that was something that really differentiated the cheaper iPhones to the more expensive ones. And I would say for a majority of time when those SE phones, even with the SE2, a lot of people would compare those budget tier phones with that current generation iPhone SE. And for, a lot of the right reasons, they would look at the iPhone SE as the winner in some key areas. But now that has been completely not the case. We look at a lot of other phones that come out, a lot of budget tier phones that Samsung has made, and a ton of other, company phones that they made that are cheaper. And I'm kind of shocked to see how great of a job some of these other companies are able to do, except Apple, which is very weird. On top of that, when you look at the used market of phones, for a brand new iPhone SE 3 price at $429, you can do a lot more in the used market. It's not that crazy great deal. You can buy an iPhone SE 2 for less than half that cost, and that phone is not half the phone. That is like 90% of what the iPhone SE 3 is. Now, I say this all to say, when you look at the next iPhone SE, it's been rumored it's going to be, the iPhone XR body, it's going to be so much better, this and that. That next iPhone SE has to be amazing. It has to really revitalize the iPhone SE lineup because it is kind of in a weird spot right now. It's not really looking super sharp. It's not really looking like the go-to iPhone for a budget tier device. When I look at something like the iPhone 11, that is a no-brainer in my opinion. If you have an way older iPhone than the iPhone 11, something like an iPhone 6 or something, and you're still rocking with, then by all means go for an 11. That is a really good priced phone. That's almost like a no-brainer. That is what Apple needs to make. Now that the iPhone 11 may be discontinued when the iPhone 14s come out, and maybe when the iPhone 12 mini takes its place, that 12 mini is not going to be a no-brainer. That is not going to be a device I look at and feel comfortable recommending to people, or a vast majority of people. The 12 would probably be the next one up. And that's not a no-brainer at a phone of $599. That is pretty pricey. And the iPhone SE 3 is also not a phone that I look at and I'm like super shocked about either. That is why Apple needs to really hone in on the iPhone SE 4 and do a much better job on that device to kind of revitalize that, iPhone SE lineup and create that, next no-brainer iPhone in my opinion. So that's pretty much it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.